This is by far my favorite comment of the day because it is absolutely true. Many of you who are wondering or asking whether you can ever buy a home after you file for bankruptcy, I want you to take a look at your life, your finances, and your history. Have you actually ever bid on a home? Have you looked for homes in your price range? Have you set aside money for a down payment over the last few years? Have you ever owned anything in your life, or have you always been a renter? I am not saying you are a bad person. I am just stating that you are just not at the place in your life where you could own a home, and perhaps in the last 10 or 20 years, you haven't been in a financial position to even pay for a closing cost, let alone a large down payment. And many of you guys live in large metropolitan cities, and home prices are above and beyond out of your price range. So then you just end up renting, or you end up living with family. With that said, you now have actually gotten a lot of debt, accumulated a lot of that debt, and now you have to figure out, what do I do with all of this debt? So your first priority really needs to focus on, how do I get rid of this debt? You can either pay it off, you can settle it out with the creditors for less than what you owe, or you can file for bankruptcy. Those really are your three options. If you want to wait to be sued, you can wait to be sued. Either way, you have to do something with that debt. Filing for bankruptcy actually allows you to wipe out all of that debt that's hanging over your head. Then you're at a zero balance for pretty much everything. And then you can build savings, you can build wealth, you can work toward home ownership after you file for bankruptcy, after you rehabilitate your credit score.